So always what you can capture in the moment, the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see, and again they will make more than your social media accounts disappear for exposing the truth. Certainly will pay to make you disappear. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. No one had number 10 on it. You can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. In a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell not even Harry Houdini could escape from. In a 22-year catch-22 complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And some frames and fixes, switches, assassination really do go Steve Wright to the top. So they certainly do have plenty of egg on all their geriatric faces. No Black Panther, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. Porky Pie, serial killer lie. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. Getting all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. But no Dis lawnmower man here. And a crack and watch, again Norfolk Coopers, Coppers, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, 7 2s on the red car. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. But no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, and that's a Mondeo there. No purple guy, woolly hat, serial killer here. Steve Wright Ipswich, riding round in a blue Mondeo, 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some were found naked in a satanic pose. May have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich also, 22 miles from Dis. And Steve Wright has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch. 24 on that one. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. And again, no sombra, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here. Based on actual events in France, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist riding round in a silver Porsche, unchecked for over 30 years because of police failings. 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped, but no woolly hats, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And another very interesting story in France at the moment. 22 Freemasons, 24 on that one, and a Volvo. No host for the beast here, no black wizard here, in a Volvo Estate. And again, I did used to have a good old grey Volvo Estate, 960. 6'6" in the back with the seats down, all curtained out. Was my home on wheels, just become too marked to drive. Cruise on my frame fixed time. And I certainly didn't fancy becoming a Volvo Estate barbecue. You're asleep in the back of a Volvo 960 and a crew roll up on you. You're not going to get out of that car anytime soon. And there was a pheasant there. Human hunting pies are not new. In the past they did used to hunt peasants as well as pheasants. And I do come from Romney Gypsy, Willoughby's Kent, Walker's London. And in the past they did used to hunt Romney Gypsies. You did get the price for the head of a Romney Gypsy. And there's plenty of people who'd like my frame fixed head, or to cover up their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murders, certainly not mine. Cansey Burston Mill, Pages and Co. This Skelton Road Assassins, this Woodyard, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre, they are all related. No one's got con on it, one big monster con, Monster Bluff, Porky Pie, Serial Killer Lie. Now you do get Crows and Raven in the film The Omen. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine, you just have to keep away from church spires. And I did hear an interesting story in Malawi, Africa. Again, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo. It's the local Nazis, boys in blue. That one had boo on it. Certainly is a big boo. And I did hear an interesting story in Malawi, Africa, where there was a Christian minister and his team ministering to 80,000 Muslims. And there was a crow in the tree nearby, crowing away, and the Spirit of the Lord told them to pray against witchcraft, which they did. Then the crow morphed into a witch doctor who fell naked out of the tree and ran away in front of 80,000 people. And over 50,000 Muslims gave their lives to the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua. And there are plenty of old crows in this, lying shape-shifting spirits, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. And a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK, all delivered by this post office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. So, two parallel stories in this. One is true, one is a big monster lie. Africa, this, Norwich and Sandringham. We have just had Easter. Christianity, Islam, two big opposing forces, totally opposite. Two parallel stories. One is true, one is a big monster lie. So always the truth versus a monster lie. Again, I have the truth, Africa, this, Norwich and Sandringham. Guess who has the big monster lie? No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. So one big monster con, one big monster bluff. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob. Didn't know that's a Range Rover. But no Black Panther, serial killer here. No Black Wizard here in a Volvo Estate. Really don't think so. One big monster con. One big monster bluff.